But the thing is that those moments being Christian was not a very easy thing. Okay, so the Roman general that we had here, his name was Firmo, and he didn't like us, the Christians. He said, you know, you're weird people, you only believe in one God, I don't like you, but I have to accept you. So come to baptize, come to Christianize the city. But I'm going to make one tiny little condition. The first person who gets baptized in my city, I'll cut his head or her head. So, volunteers. Obviously, no volunteers around, until this guy, who was 31, he said, okay, it's going to be me. He was baptized, the first one in town, and he went to talk to the general, the one that is going to, okay? And he says that it was me, your son, the first person that has been baptized in Pamplona. So, what are you going to do now? Are you going to cut my head? The answer of the father was? Yes. Yay! Shaka! The father cut the head of the son. It was great. Some of your teachers wish they could do that once in a while with some students. Anyway. The thing is that as this man died for Catholicism, he became a saint. The name of the guy was Fermin, and he became a saint, that is San Fermin. San Fermin is the main patron of the saint, and is the saint that we run with the bulls. Okay? If you Google Pamplona running with the bulls, you will see thousands of people dressed in white. What we represent is the death of this saint. White is the sanctity, and we all wear a red bandana. The red bandana, all the blood coming out. Okay? You have to think that Pamplona were very small. We're only 200,000 people, but during the week of the running, that starts July 6th and it ends July 14th, we welcome over 1.5 million. Okay? It's really crazy. Everybody is dressed in white and red and nobody knows why. Right? But the reason is because we represent a saint. Years pass. The Muslims come in Spain, Muslims go out of Spain in this little sweep. 700 years have gone by, so really going fast. And at that moment, we're not called in Spain yet. We have different kingdoms. We have Kingdom of Aragon, Castile, and the important one, because you're here, the Kingdom of Navarre. Now you need to use your imagination. Okay? This is Spain, this is France, Pyrenees are here, Barcelona is here, Pamplona is here. The thing is that Navarre today, where we are, the state, it's this little piece. Very, very small. Okay? Back then it was this and this. This part. In fact, we had more land in what today is France than in what today is Spain. But the important thing is that the Pyrenees here are very short, and as they go to Barcelona, they go higher and higher. We have the lowest pass of the Pyrenees, called Roncesvalles, which means that all the trading of all of these kingdoms with this had to cross Navarre and pay. And all the kingdoms from here to Europe, to Spain, and to Africa, they had to cross Navarre and also pay taxes. So we were very small, but extremely wealthy. Okay? We had one problem. We didn't have a big army. So everybody tried to invade us. How on earth did we manage to be independent from the 7th century all the way to the 16th century? What did we do? What did we have to trade with people? Two very important things. One, money. And the other one, girls. Come on, simple. I know it sounds bad, okay, but it was pretty much what everybody did. Somebody comes to invade you, hold it, don't invade me yet, here's a princess, marry her, now we're brothers-in-law, no more fighting. That was pretty cool. The French, the Brits, everybody did that, okay, it's not only us. Girls, we didn't send you to dance, we sent you to palaces, so it was pretty cool, okay? And no matter where you go around Europe, you're gonna find traces of us, the Kingdom of Navarre. You know, in England, Richard Lionheart, he was married to Berengel from Navarre. If you're coming from Paris, probably you haven't had time to go to see a beautiful chapel called Saint-Chapelle. You've gone to see it? Okay. In those incredible Gothic stained windows, you find twice the coat of arms of my town, in the middle of Paris. Okay, so we were everywhere, everywhere. Everything was going very perfect until two people got married. Isabel from Castile and Ferdinand from Aragon, the Catholic kings, the ones who discovered America. They made Spain, except us. And the year 1512, we became part of Spain. They said, enough is enough, you guys are coming to Spain. And that was it. Okay? No more history for 2,000 years. I'm a tour guide, so I like a little bit more of history. But now it's modern times, okay? Now we're going to 1923. 1923, Pamplona changed big time because Ernest Hemingway, an American writer, came to Pamplona for the very first time. She's from our tour?
Yes. Hi.
What happened? Fresh. Very, very fresh. Okay, so Ernest Hemingway, 1923, arrived here in Pamplona, July 6, 1923. He wrote many articles about the city of Pamplona. He found inspiration to write his first novel, The Sun Also Rises. Okay? The action of that book takes place between Paris and Pamplona, and it became 3 pages of Sevilla. Come on. Pamplona and Paris, they're at the same level.
Oh, Seville, come on.
Okay, yeah, you're Andalusia. She's from Andalusia. So. Anyway, it talks about that, and the thing is that thanks to that book, he became world famous, and the city of Pamplona became world famous. By the way, the original title of the book is not The Sun Also Rises. The original title of the book is called Fiestas. But when he wrote it, he hands it, the manuscript, to Scott Fitzgerald, you know, the Great Gatsby, the one with Leonardo DiCaprio, the book. Somebody wrote that book. And Scott Fitzgerald is the one who changed the title, said nobody's going to understand what fiesta means. And I said, okay, let's change it to The Sun Also Rises, except the Spanish version. So if you look for the book in Spanish, do not look for the translation, The Sun Also Rises. El Sol También Sale, the translation, the title is Fiesta. All the action in the book takes place in one hotel that doesn't exist anymore. It was that way, where it says Tropicana. That building is where all the matadors and all the characters go party and do something else. You will have to read the book to know what is the something else. It's very interesting, isn't it? You've read it. Anyway, that's where it takes place, and the rest of the action of the book takes place in that amazing cafe, those white onions that you have right there. Okay, it's called Café Iruña. It is the oldest cafe we have in town. It's from 1888. Some of you have already gone. We're gonna finish later the visit here, and you're gonna have a little bit of free time. I just made that up, but yes, you will have a little bit of free time. Thank you for that. So you have to go to Café Iruña to see it. They're more than used to tourists getting in, taking a picture, and leaving. If you don't want to have a coffee or anything, it's fine. I mean, if you're going to use their toilet, you should get something. If not, just get in, take a picture, and leave. It's very beautiful. That cafe opened the first time we had electrical lights in town. That is why all the interior decoration are many lamp bulbs, and all the walls are covered with mirrors. Okay? To show the electricity, they called everybody in town, 1888, come to see the light. Everybody went inside. They took all the gas lights of the square up, it was completely dark, and suddenly, they turned the electricity. It was so bright, so new, and we were such village people that people ran away thinking it was evil thing. Okay, so it was major. What else? It's a beautiful cafe. Oh, yes, one more thing. You know Starbucks? And we don't like Starbucks, do we? Okay, so Starbucks 2 years ago tried to buy Café Iruña. There was a demonstration outside of the cafe. Don't sell to Starbucks. It's not that we don't want Starbucks in Pamplona, we don't want Starbucks in that cafe. Okay, we don't care if they go whatever. You have to think that that cafe for us, it's our heart, it's our living room. I mean, I'm here thanks to that cafe. My grandparents met in that cafe. So I want to be that. I don't want to have espresso latte macchiato with soya caramel. No, I want to have café con leche. Coffee with milk. Basic. Okay? So again, when we finish the tour, you will have to go see it if you haven't seen it yet. Okay, do you have any questions about history? No. Okay.